quiet afterwards. I think we said we think it's like I don't remember whether the raid wipe does that, but some
multi-hit
raid wipes to do damage based on people are up, but
and
also
we're gonna
just
stack on
damage in general.
south.
Yeah, stack on south and try to be alive.
And then it might be like the final hit might be proximity because you need to be here anyway.
Do we?
But yeah, because we don't know.
We don't know, but for safety we should.
It's like stuff when you get knocked back, you have to be like here to actually make it to the platform. But maybe it might not be. You might always make it no matter where you're standing.
Oh, we'll find out.
We'll find out.
We didn't really have enough HP last time.
Yeah, we didn't know. I was thinking it was like Shinju and stuff, where you have to be on the edge to actually make it to the platform, or at least like you just don't make it. But yeah. Okay. Think
Food check.
we're good to go. Food check. Yep.
Okay.
I don't know how a person clicks on their bar. I've seen somebody click on it, and I don't understand how they do it.
Like clicking abilities off your bar.
Yeah.
I've heard of Astro's like that.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
I just know someone I know has a couple buttons that they specifically click, but it's like only for their 2-minute skills.
Yeah, I know.
Or like
Astro and he clicked all of his 2-minute stuff, like his divination stuff.
Or like or it's like skills that they very specifically need to keep track of. So they have the button like somewhere closer to the center of the screen.
Inside, watch lines. Supports out. Supports out. In targeting out. Or
in targeting far.
Starting far, starting close, starting far, starting close. Raid wipe coming.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
Being Cardinals.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
1 or 4.
Four partners. Clock spots. Check your group. Count your hits.
How's this?
First smiley. Flaps to your number. Walk towards the safe side. Stacks. Next smiley. Stack.
Take this!
side.
uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Opposite color wild card. Handle your debuffs. Stay. Wild charge. And debuffs.
Oh my! The challenger went
Stay.
down.
Wild charge. Dead though.
Why did we die? Because it was after the.
What is axe current?
Well, no, we weren't even on the same side. Because it was just me and
Bagel
both
got hit
tanks.
by axe current. I don't know what that is. Oh.
I died a second after that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure him dying caused the rest of it, but I don't know.
There's
what
some
killed
kind
him.
of auto attack.
I think we were a little bit too far out. I wasn't on the center of the square, so I could have been more forward to make it give more space.
I didn't get hit by the donuts though. I was watching it. I guess it's possible, but it looked like all the donuts were behind me, and I didn't die until after the donuts and everything else went off.
Oh, I think his for you his explosion killed you. Because he died. I just don't know what killed him because I don't know what axe current is. I don't know why. There's no
I would assume that's the.
I would assume that's the thing that targets people.
Yeah.
Oh, the arrow. Oh, okay. Well.
Or the thing that comes from the arrow.
Oh no, that's what happened. Yeah, he got clipped by the donut, which is roundhouse current, and then axe current, and then the marker there. Yeah. That was my. I was not I was not on the center of the square, so he had less space. Sure, I'm on the center.
Maybe we want to like be like the two people on the outside be like
Maybe
on each sides of the little square, because it was pretty close back here.
I mean, maybe just say that the person. I don't know.
Or the donuts could just go a little more towards center, and it's a donut.
Like move a little closer.
Yeah, so instead of being like here, if you have a donut, just kind of move in a
Well,
step.
wouldn't that make this more dangerous if they did that?
No.
Yeah.
Because it's probably the far one that's clipping them, right?
The far one would be the most likely
Oh,
one
the
to
far
clip
one is
them.
what's clipping. Yeah.
I still could barely read
It would probably be about the same, to be
Yeah,
honest.
It might be the same. I think just arrows. Just make sure you're like center of the square minimum, because I definitely wasn't. I was like here, so if he was behind me, that made it so that he didn't have space.
default is like even closer. Like, the
Can you
furthest
be?
out
Yeah.
you
Can they be?
go
Can they be
is-
like right here with the arrows and the purple behind them? And that doesn't change anything.
As long as they're right here, yeah. And not close to line, yeah.
I mean, the arrows are standing where I'm jumping, and then the purples are behind them. That's fine.
And then they always.
Purples are the squares. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. So arrows in front of the square, purples on the square. Okay.
That'd make it.
Yeah. It'll make it less finicky.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
In targeting far. In targeting far. Targeting close. Targeting far. Targeting close. Trade right now.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
In Cardinal.
He's gathering Eva, but to what end?
1 in 3.
Three stacks. Tank Buster. Clocks, check your group, count your hits.
How's this?
For Smiley. Flash to your number. Walk for safe side, spreads. Next Smiley. Oh, what
Yeah, one of the
Okay.
twos got hit by the in between thing.
By the cut?
Yeah,
Okay.
and that made
It made him a 3. It made him
3
a
or a
3.
5. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Obviously that we don't want that to happen, but if that happens, just go to the 3, because that'll just make you, that way at least you'll only kill the other 3.
To be honest, I think that's a guaranteed wipe condition, no regardless where you stand.
Would it cause a wipe? Does it hit
I-
everybody when that happens?
It was just too big.
Oh, if you were the 3, then it became a group, a map-wide one anyway. So.
Yeah.
But like even even a 4 is a map
3.
wide. Like 4 will hit the safe spot, so it doesn't matter.
No, I'm saying he became. Oh, okay. Never
He became a
mind.
4.
He was the 3 and became a 4.
Okay, okay, yeah. I
Well,
was
like,
saying in a
even
scenario
if
where
he
you're a
was-
2 and become a 3,
Oh
just
yeah,
go
well
on top of the
then
other
that,
3.
yeah,
Is
that would be
jumping
fine.
off the edge and just stacking yourself.
I'm sure that'll
I
probably
think it
get
just unleashes it right away
that'll
everywhere.
probably dead it. I guess
think
we
it'll
don't know,
probably dead
but I
it.
assume it
Yeah,
deads it.
I guess we can find out.
Well,
I mean that
Okay,
debuff
yeah, I
does
thought he
stay
was
on
saying he
corpses, so
became
your body would probably just respawn in the center and kill everyone.
Oh wait,
Unless you
yeah.
get the
yeah,
timing
because it
right.
doesn't go
It doesn't go
unless
away,
it triggers. When you die. Yeah, I guess we'd have to see it.
Yeah, if it triggered while you were falling off the map, then maybe, but... That'd probably be tough to time it right.
Yeah.
I mean, but but like bodies do take a while to come back to the stage.
That's what we don't want to happen.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine! They're back on their feet! Upgrade.
In targeting far. Targeting close. Targeting far. Targeting close.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Neon Cardinals.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
Sound. 2 or 3.
3 stack. Snake Buster. Box box, check your group, count your hits.
How's this?
Miley. Flash to your number. Walk towards the safe side. So that spreads, yeah. Confused by that.
Take
Back.
this!
It's gonna hurt more.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Ready to go to one side.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Oh no.
I'll erase you.
Opposite color wild charge. Yeah.
I clicked the raise literally as fast as I physically could. I couldn't do anything there.
Yeah, no, that's
I was hoping really well we could cover for that rig light after Smiley. Turns out, nope, we can't.
It was close. I mean, it would almost cover it by itself.
yeah.
Well, no, so while I was trying to raise you during that raid light, my thought was Lily Bow would cover it, but it wasn't enough to keep everyone up. That's what Panda had. That's what it was. So I canceled, yeah, I cascaded the
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! Wickedly divine! Reaper, but to what end?
2 and 4.
Yep.
4 stacks. Check your group, count your hits.
How's
Box
this?
spots. Last 2 number. Walk towards safe side. Stacks. Next smiley. Stack.
Take this!
Ready to go to one side.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn!
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Opposite color wild sharks. Handle debuffs. Swap, opposite. No, wild sharks. Handle debuffs. Swap. Handle wild sharks. Sorry. Freaking it. Handle debuffs. Malfunctioning. We're gonna take
Buster.
busters too.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Okay, ready to head to your spots.
No,
Start
I
in
cannot
between
die
the
here.
markers.
I have no choice but to surrender
Range to be
to
out, melee to be
Electrope.
in. Whichever group doesn't get hit by dome, you'll meet on the number and have the person that get hit in the front.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether!
Didn't get hit in the front. Swap again.
Oh,
Repeat.
I will not fail.
Egad! Something is growing from her body!
Yeah. Yeah, ridiculous. Yeah.
My body will hold. It must.
So, when I got hit by the dome and went in front, the cone just killed me.
Oh yeah, you shouldn't be in front.
No,
of the
If
you
you get hit
don't
by
get
the dome,
hit,
you
you go in front.
don't go. You
Oh,
do
you
not want to
don't?
be in
Okay.
front.
If you get hit by a dome, you were behind the other person.
Oh, okay, okay.
I got Panda killed because we were
You
dodging
dodged
to
the
the
opposite
left every
way.
time. I realized afterwards that I was dodging the wrong way.
Hey, we at least
Oh,
get to see
hello.
it.
Wait.
Yeah, she is a wall boss now. She's
She's
on the
taken
wall.
Electrope into her
And her
body!
HP doesn't
That is a
reset.
huge part of the
Fellow
arena.
soul!
You basically have melee up at times.
It's a small arena.
Cross tail switch.
Oh,
Is it
That's probably
That's
just
just raid wide hit.
Just a raid wide?
That's
Yeah.
just a-
Yeah, it's
think
too random.
Right.
It's not in positions. Oh god.
Stand in the middle.
Screenshot that,
Sta-
screenshot that.
Stand in the middle. Stand in the middle.
Yeah.
There's
I can't
so
get a
many
big enough.
Exa players.
Involved.
There's probably just a really stupid way to.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a really obvious way to do
Yeah.
it. There's probably a couple patterns.
Oh, the right was safe for that one.
For that one. Okay.
Yeah.
It looked
Yeah,
like there was
one of
there
the
was a
corners
corner
is
safe.
yeah.
Either side, I think either middle side would have worked, but I was only looking at right.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize till the very end that we were dodging the wrong direction, and if I had dodged in that direction for the last hit for the laser, we would have killed everybody on 2 and B.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
where do-
yeah, so,
where do we
yeah, yeah, yeah. If you don't get hit by, well, you start in between your colored markers, so in between the yellows, in between the blues, in between the purples, in between
Oh,
the reds,
okay.
wherever
And
you're.
then you'll dodge
at.
to the
And
right.
then you can dodge to the right, and then come back, and then when you on one of the times when you come back, the dome will follow me on the 5th hit. But as long as you are already in and out, it won't matter. You don't have to count for that.
So if you get hit by the dome, you don't.
I
go
was
in
dodging
front.
to B, yeah.
Yeah, you stay out.
Okay.
No, we should all be dodging to the numbers, so.
Oh, to the number.
Yeah, that's what was
It depends on where you're starting.
It doesn't. I don't. Well, for those
don't wanna
dodges,
be on
it
the-
doesn't
All-
matter because
All that matters is that we dodge in the same initial direction.
It's just to the right.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought we were just
The
doing numbers.
the raid plan.
No,
doesn't
yeah.
do
All that
that.
matters is that you start in the middle of your colors and then alternate. And as long as you are just alternating from one direction into the center of your colors, you're fine. Because the domes only drop when you're in between the markers.
Lasers
So-
are pretty big. You think even if one side goes left, the other side
The
goes
lasers
right?
should always be on the numbers. Those are always, yeah. The lasers should always be on the
So
numbers.
then we're dodging left.
Yes, I was just saying that technically it doesn't matter until the lasers, which
Yeah.
direction you're
Really? Because I feel like when the laser went off, we had dodged to the right.
dodging.
Well, that's what
The
you
lasers
did.
will take on your number.
Okay.
Well, because the lasers will happen after the dome, so at that point you're right here in the middle between the markers, so you can just walk into the number. All the dodges before that don't matter as long as you start in between the markers. You can pick a direction and just do that the whole time.
No, it
But-
just seems odd because when Panda died, it was when we were dodging away from the number.
That's because
I
I
don't know
tried
if
to
you
follow
were-
you so that I wouldn't die to the laser.
Yeah, I don't think you should have been dodging the number if lasers were hitting, because that's when the markers are safe and you're going into the number.
Yeah, as long as you return back to the center in between the numbers after every hit, it doesn't really matter where you dodge.
Yeah, the only thing that matters is that the final dodge has to be on. Well, not the final dodge. The laser dodge has to be on the numbers because that's where we're going for the corner lasers. So the lasers are all hitting the corners. You can just start in between the colors and just pick a side and
Yeah,
constantly
we're
alternate.
good.
I'm just saying it doesn't matter. But yeah.
I thought
And
it
yes,
did matter. but-
And yeah, if you get hit by the dome, you are the person that needs to be protected, so you are behind the other person that did not get hit. I forgot to call it, but it was all DPS that time, so I could have just said supports in front. I was panicking, but yeah. If you get hit, you are behind the other person on the number, and remember that there is one more dodge after lasers. So just alternate and go into either, and then go into one of the safe sides. Okay.
Good check.
Yeah, that tail swipe thing looked like just normal raid wide dudes. It was very random.
Yeah, I would agree that's a raid wipe. The thing after that, the stack mark, I think the safe spot might be determined by. I saw at least one like exaflare that was pointed off of the arena that was next to the edge, and I think that's probably the safe spot. Like
So,
near that one.
Middle right.
So he'd like sit.
I saw one in the the bottom left corner.
It was middle right, so it was like right here. At middle right, there wasn't an exaflare pointing out. the middle right exflare was pointing across the arena. But nothing around it was pointing on it, which is why it was ended up safe. Because I think on the other side, the exflare was pointing out. So like on middle left, the exflare over there was pointing off the arena. So because there was never one that was going to come from this direction, this was safe because nothing else was pointing onto it, which is why this was safe the whole time. But you'll have to see how many patterns it has. I don't know if there were any other ones that were pointing. Were there other safe spots besides middle right?
I mean, I thought it.
Like, probably
I-
left was mostly safe, or at least safe towards the end.
Because
Yeah. I thought it looked like there were 2 safe spots there,
It might be more than one, but we just have to pick one.
but I thought the one. I thought I definitely saw one on the left side. Like,
If there's 2 safe spots, they're gonna make us use both.
well, but
Yeah, I was-
it's
I
a
was
big
curious.
stack mark.
no, I was curious
Unless
if there,
there's
if, there, if
two.
that's if there might be 2 stacks.
Yeah, it could be light party stacks there.
I was curious if there might be 2 stacks because only Bagel was up, so we wouldn't know if there's going to be 2.
He would have taken more than 50k per hit though.
Well, no, I mean it might have
Well,
not
but, like,
given out the second one if Bagel,
Right.
Wait,
if,
no.
because Bagel was up. It only
So we
gave him
just,
1.
we just.
So if there is 2, it could have. It probably then it wouldn't have given him the second one.
Then
Oh, yeah, I think you're right because
Do you wanna
he,
set
he took
light
1.6 mil twice. So yeah, you're probably right.
But we'll see. I mean, we won't know for sure until we have more than one person up there and see if it's 2 stacks. It might not be, but I think someone else said there might have been other safe spots. So if there was, then we're probably gonna need to use both of them. But we'll see. Let's get there. There's no other questions about the transformation cleave. We have that cleared up now. I think we're good to go.
Yeah, he took 2 instances of that damage at the same time.
I
But
think
there's 2.
I think that is the exaflares. He takes Wicked Blaze during it multiple times, and that's the stack. And the stack hits for. Well, does not hit that full amount of damage at all, actually.
Then that means it's definitely light parties if it doesn't just.
Yeah, he takes like a million. Yeah, he takes like 5 or 6 Wicked Saber Tails at the same time, and then the next set does a million. I think those are the exaflares. Wicked Blaze does only 21k to him, which it might be. It might be.
That might
2
be the
stacks.
exaflare though.
It might be 2 stacks. Maybe it is. Well, no, because the exaflares are electric. The stack is a fire explosion. So I think it is the. Let's just get there. Let's
I just
see.
want to see it
Let's
again
just get there.
and live.
Just figure that out. Oh, Bagel, were you on the edge of the arena when you made it to the platform, or were you just anywhere? And it just...
That was south. I was like right here on C.
Okay, well then you might not need to be on the edge. You might just get that there.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
In watch line. DPS. In. DPS in. Out, targeting close. Out, targeting close. Charting far. Charting close.
Oh my! challenger went
Starting
down
far.
hard. They're still in it, but for how long?
Great button. Got it.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Beyond Cardinals.
He's gathering Eva, but to what end?
1 and 3.
3 stacks. Tank Buster. God damn it. Check your group, count your hits. That's going
How's
crazy.
this?
First Miley. Claps onto your number.
And they're done! Is it over already?
One for south, safe side spread. Handle next.
They're back on their
Smiley.
feet! What grit?
I don't know how this is gonna play out. That's how it's gonna play out.
Okay.
What? What happened?
Well, I don't think. I know I was caught between two people when it came to springs. I don't think the three of us helped each other. I don't think the three of us helped them down, so I don't know if that's the problem.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's what it was.
Okay.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Outside, watch lines. Supports. In, supports in. Out, targeting far. Out, targeting far. Targeting close. Targeting far. Targeting close. Great way.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
And Cardinals.
He's gathering Eva, but to what end?
2 or 3.
2 stack.
be done?
Uh,
Oh.
Oh my!
Yeah, Vega, Vega,
Challenger
Vega.
went down hard.
Probably just.
yeah, no. Just wipe it. Reset it.
No.
Just a quick move to like. One second for bagel. Anyway.
You mean
Oh, like parties? I haven't
For,
Yeah,
used
you
this
said
the
yet.
light
phase two
parties,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. For the phase 2 stuff. And then it'd be bagel this. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it would be.
Yeah, I looked in the VOD and it was definitely just 2 sets of exit flares pointing inwards.
So where were the safe spots then?
You would stand, so there's like a gap between all the exit flares. You would stand in the gap, move into the 2 exit flares moving out, is what I'd assume. So there was one in bottom right, one in top left, moving out. You would pre-position in between the exit flares next to the 2 moving out, and then just move with them, is what I assume.
Yeah, that's what I thought it looked like.
Wait, so top left and middle right were safe?
Bottom right.
Bottom right.
Because there's it's
yeah.
a 4x4 of exit flares. So the 2 in
Yeah.
top left, 2 in bottom right, we're moving out.
Yeah, so the fact
the
that there were
arena.
2, it's probably gonna be 2 stacks.
Yeah. And I was thinking we could just do northwest prio for party 1, southeast or something.
Well, we'd
I
only have
assume
to
they-
set east-west
what's that?
prio, so
I'm concerned if they both safe spots are west, for example. Because I mean, we just don't know.
I don't think that will happen, but
It'll probably just be party 1 west, party 2 east.
which one is which?
I assume where we moved, so everyone party 1 moved left.
Okay.
So
we'll prioritize dodging on this side of exit flares of the arena.
well that's concerning. Top right was also safe.
Was it?
I don't.
And see the
I
ending
didn't see
moments
where
of the
the
cleaves.
explosions went.
Was
Yeah.
bottom left safe? If so, it might be
Let
partners.
me see. I'm gonna play through it the whole way. I was just looking at the exit flare markers last time.
Let me make sure I'm not getting turned around on what directions are. Yeah, top right was safe.
I don't know. The pattern might make us move after, cause.
Well, then why would?
Do we have footage of bottom left?
That's why
Was
it's
it safe?
middles. Okay, that's why it's middle spots are safe. Safe pointed. I think it's you move towards the 2 exit flares moving into the arena, and then look at the other side and see which middle section. It was middle right. Yeah. Okay.
Well, cause yeah, it was.
So for example, both of these shoot right. You would pre-position here, look to the other, look to this side, see if because these 2 are always going to be the opposite. So this one, for example, can shoot out while this one goes in. If this one's going in, everyone needs to dodge into this corner because the exit flare is going to be moving this way.
Wait, I think I see what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much it's go to the 2 that are going in, look across, see what side is going to get hit on your side, and just dodge to the other one.
Okay, yeah.
And every trade's only there's one stage block on these west sides. And that way you don't have to worry about working south right.
Okay, yeah. And yeah, I was checking top right. It's just initially safe, but it's not actually safe all the time.
So rather than the whole corner being safe, there's like the little area.
Yeah.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Inside watch lines.
Oh
GPS.
my! The challenger went down hard!
Out targeting close.
They're still in it! But for how long?
Out targeting close. Targeting far. Targeting close. Targeting far. Raid wide coming.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Beyond Cardinals.
He's gathering Eva, but to what end?
Good boy.
Two stacks. Custom. Take a group and you're
How's
hitting
this?
box spots. First smite. Flash to your number. Walk towards safe side. Stacks. Next smiley. Stack.
Take this!
Ready to go to one side.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon! Her skills are as sharp as ever!
I'll
Opposite color wild
erase you.
stars. Handle debuffs.
Oh! Yeah. I couldn't tell, but I saw color that wasn't supposed to be. I didn't even notice till I was looking at debuffs though.
2-minute window being there is so. I know, but for me, I'm like, I had to like stare at my bar, and I'm like, my eyes darting up and down.
Sorry, I keep trying to remember to use Addle on that first cannon hit, but I'm struggling because the 2 minutes about to come off. It's just like I'm trying to solve it while prepping the everything. Although I am prepped it there, so I really should be able to do it. I just keep forgetting to press Addle.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Inside, watch lines.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard. They're back on their feet. Upgrade.
Hit targeting close. Targeting far. Targeting close. Targeting far. Great one.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
On Cardinals.
He's gathering evil, but to what end?
Doing forward.
Two spreads. Spreads. Tank costume. Box spots, check your group, count your hits.
How's this?
First smiley. Flaps to number. Walk towards safe side. Spreads. Next smiley. Back.
Take this!
Ready for the one side.
Electro has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Toxic color wild charge. It'll do this. Stay, wild charge. Monster. Head to your spots, ready to do the dance.
No.
Start in between your colored
I
markers.
cannot die here.
Melees will be in, range will be out.
I have no choice.
After the dome hits
but
you,
to
meet on your
surrender to
number.
electro.
People who didn't get hit in the front.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether!
Hits. Need to get hit in front. Swap again, swap again, swap again, swap again. Same thing again.
Yes! Something is growing from her body!
Dome hits happening. Jolt, jolt.
No.
Swap again.
Healer LP.
Healer LB, healer LB. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point. Does she cast? No, she doesn't. Okay.
Yeah, surviving them do it'll be on the other side.
Yeah.
Once I see the body here.
We're here.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a teleport.
Raid wide.
Do a rescue on him.
She's taken an electrode into her body! And unleashed a new battle soul!
It actually takes a while for it to start doing it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it takes a while to start the path. Okay. Just be raid wide damage. It's really fucking crazy though. Holy shit.
crap!
Oh my god.
Okay, I definitely see. I know the mechanic before the PS was out. I was reading the subreddit, like Nutsport said that healers were crying that there's not enough healing, but in M4 there is a mech that they cry, they beg for tanks to LB3. I'm guessing that.
I mean, to be fair, crying for more healing doesn't mean they want one hit that will
That
kill the
was-
party.
Right?
That was
That
a
was
comical
insane.
amount of damage.
Yeah, it was like
That was
I didn't have reprisal on it because I didn't
that
have
was
it yet,
50k
but-
per hit, and
Yeah,
it
there was
did
nothing,
like
but dude,
how many hits was that? It was a lot.
Like 8.
was it physical damage or was it magical?
It's magical.
I
It
put
also has a
Adel on
cast,
it.
so maybe you
I
can't
used
use
my
Adel
shield
on
too.
it.
had shields, everything.
Um,
We had paladin wings up. Oh my
I had
god.
my dance going. I don't know if that helps, but
Yeah, it
that
does.
gives a
Just
regen
LB3 it.
a little bit.
The shield
Yeah.
Samba is godsend.
I'm just looking at Death Recap and seeing all the myths we had, and this is like, it's
All
like,
right, so
that
we
shit-
need to
that
get there
shit-
alive and tank.
we could just
LBS.
tank LB that. That shit is fucking hilarious. That's so fucking crazy. As far as the exaflares, what was the pattern there?
Yeah, it was
I
like
didn't
I
get a good
didn't
look.
see.
Yeah.
I turned this off when I died.
That
I
one,
bring it up.
it was like
I should have taken
the
a screen cap.
like all the ones across on the only
think it
ones
was-
that were not pointed north south were the ones on the far east and west edges. So
Yeah, I think
the
top
theory
left was safe there.
Oh no.
I think the
From what I
far
could tell.
middle is always safe, but it depends. You have to look on the other side whether you have to move up or down. Because the very first time we saw it, I just saw this area safe, and then you just move down and it looked safe.
Which way was safe?
Like right, I think someone already said like you could start here as well and then move right, but like over here was safe in general, and then you just move down. After
Yeah.
the first hit.
There are some areas that are just like safe for half of the mechanic, and you can just move into the actual safe spot. For that one, I think top left was safe the whole time.
Really?
Oh wait, also, yeah, we saw our proof. It's at least 2 stacks. Bagel and Andrew had a stack on them.
Mm-hmm.
so we have to have people split up. On
Big shared multi-hit
so
stacks.
It's probably gonna
Jesus.
be light parties. On West East. For that one, it would have been light parties on the north. One on the northwest. I can't tell where the other one safe spot was.
What was the bottom right exit flares?
I don't
I
know if I
can't
caught
see
that
it.
on my POV.
Yeah, I didn't. I was just checking mine.
I didn't
I
either.
can
That's why I
get-
ran up.
On
I-
right, I
I
think
can
they
get
were
I
both
info
don't have the
later.
VOD
creeping in.
like open.
Yeah, let's
I can get info later. I just can't do it live because I have to process the video because of my monitor size.
Okay.
Because it could be
Yeah.
just
Honestly,
looking for...
honestly, let's just get there and survive the raid wide,
Yeah.
and then I can actually be on the be backed up and see everything with the recording. But on the center, I can't see the whole fucking arena on the recording. So we're just gonna let's just Tanko be that. That was hilarious.
I was surprised how little damage it did to us because I didn't admit myself at all.
Yeah, tanks was cruising.
No, then people would have gone.
Yeah.
People would have died. But yeah, I think it's. I don't know. It's kind of. I think it might just be crazy. Like harrowing hell. Yeah. With all that mid that we had an Adeline, right?
Yeah, I addled that.
Did you faint it?
No, I fainted.
If one needs wings,
Yeah, I fainted. Oh, okay, well.
simply
You
I
can
didn't
faint
have
the
a
stomp.
pretzel. I don't know if Bagel got it.
You can faint the stomps. I'll faint. Well, I guess we'll take a lead now. So you can faint the stomp.
You're still gonna need a little more mid. That thing hit hard.
Think it'll be 3? We don't need any more mid.
Oh, if we have 3.
If we
Well,
have...
we'll have
We had
3
3 there.
there.
Yeah, we just used healer because we lost people before. Yeah, we have 3 there. We'll be fine if we just use LB. DPS in. DPS in. Out targeting close. Yeah. Out targeting close. Targeting far. Targeting close. Targeting far. Raid wide time.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Cardinals.
Gathering Eva, but to what end?
1 and 3.
One spreads. Big buster. Block spots, pick a group, count your hits.
How's this?
First Smiley. Collapse to your number. Walk towards safe side. Stack. Next Smiley. Stack.
Take this!
Here you go to one side.
Electro has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Opposite color wild charge. It'll leave us. Swap. Wild charge. It'll leave us. Stay. Wild charge. It'll leave us. Tank buster, tank buster. Okay, ready to head towards your spots. Start in between your colored markers.
No,
After the dome hits,
cannot
meet on the
die
number.
here.
The person who didn't get hit in front.
I have no choice but to surrender to Electro.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether!
Don't hit. Supports in front, supports in front. Swap, 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 swap. Okay. Repeating.
I will not fail.
Yes! Something is growing from her body!
Don't hit. Supports in front. Swap again. Okay, raid away. Or stops.
Like 2
Yeah.
minutes too long to put before this.
Yeah, I definitely can. Don't use it immediately. This takes a
Right.
while to take
Wait
this
for the
fast.
cat.
Yeah, wait for the cast bar. She takes a while to do it.
She's taken electrope into her body and unleashed a new fellow soul!
What rate damage?
And they're done! Is
That
it
was
over
not
already?
correct, apparently.
No,
I think that was spreads.
Wicked
Yeah, I had
Special. What a title.
I had a knocked one on
Oh,
me.
I didn't catch the attack.
You just hit the center.
Oh! Hey, Tethers! I haven't seen those yet. There we go.
Mustard
Mustard
bomb.
bomb?
I recognize that move.
Fucking mustard bomb? Are you serious?
Oh wait.
What's that debuff? It's fire.
Your bomb
Oh,
will
wait,
detonate
when
when
it
the debuff expires.
Boom!
Okay then.
I'm gonna assume that's at least 2 tethers, though.
I fucking forgot. I forgot to check the whole arena, but.
I just looked at the right side and I thought I saw the thing that looked like it was safe and then it was not.
Yeah, for that one left and then moving up was safe.
We must have been in the wrong spot because we didn't have a chance to move. We just died. Unless that was
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah, I don't know why everyone left immediately dropped.
Oh,
I
everyone
would've-
left.
I didn't
Did
involve.
everyone left die immediately?
Everybody on right died
We
immediately.
didn't get into the stack. I tried to get over there, but it was only 2.
Did I die? Yeah, did I? I wonder if I died to the stack, not to the exaflares.
Oh, you probably it was probably the
Oh, maybe the
You
stack started
died.
teleporting around.
The stack hit you, and then an X flare hit you, which did a million
Okay.
damage because the stack hit you, but you
Cool.
didn't get hit by an X flare. Yeah, the top left was one of the safe spots. I don't.
I went
where was-
northeast and it was not safe.
Northeast was not safe. The
I-
arrow, the exoflare that's pointing off the arena, like to the east or the west,
Mhm.
opposite of that is the safe spot. I walked to. There was one pointing off
Okay.
east on the
Okay.
right side, which meant that the left side of that was safe, which is where we should have gone.
Okay, so there it would have been
Do we have video of this or no?
not of like the whole arena.
Not the whole.
'cause
I
my
will remember to do it
POV
this
is-
time. I
I know one person who could take a screenshot of the entire arena.
I know. Yeah, Listless could do it.
Listless could just press print
He's
screen.
gonna do that tonight or tomorrow.
Print
He's already said
screen.
that.
Yeah.
I'll
You can't process it. Yeah,
I might have a shot. Let me
Hold up.
see.
Let me move my UI around so I can get your picture.
Do you
up
need to
here.
load the never mind. Sorry.
Let me see. Let me see.
It's okay. If what you say, if it's opposite, like opposite the ones pointing out, like
You ready for my
on
low-res
east
image?
west, then I can try to call it. But
You guys just need all the exoflares in an image? Is that what we're looking for?
That'd be ideal, yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
all of them, or do we just need to worry about like half the arena at a time?
Because I
all of them would be better, but
I got the image.
All right,
in
let's
there.
see.
My party bar is covering the bottom left, but it was it was.
Oh, I
inverted.
see why top right isn't safe in that case. Yeah. Because we're gonna get hit by the second hit of that exoflare in the top right.
Yeah, but you see, you see, because top right, or not top right, because middle right is pointing directly off the arena to the right, the left
You
side
could
will be
also go
safe.
there.
The left side will be safe because the left arrow on that side is pointing to the same direction, so it's just gonna be safe. As for where the other safe spot is there another arrow that's pointing off the arena immediately?
The bottom left has an inverse, like you guys are stacked in the top right, so it was one pointing in, one pointing out. On the bottom left.
Also, where John was, if he then went forward to the boss, would he have been safe the entire time?
No, John would have died there because he would have got hit by the exoflare.
There's stuff moving across there.
Oh,
Yeah, we would need
no,
to be in the bottom right against the wall on the right, east.
Wait, is there nothing pointing on the left side? Is there no other arrows not pointing to the bottom right?
Nah, I don't see. If they do, you'd be able to move out. I can't see bottom left, but you'd be able to get out in time. So I guess in this case, bottom right and top left would be safe, right?
Yeah,
Because
you
you'd
go
hide
to
in
the
between
very
the two
end of the
arrows.
wall, and then you move up, right?
yeah,
Right.
because you have to go in between the two arrows that are pointing in. That's the only actual safe spot, like on the edge of the arena.
We could have so what I did to.
So for this one, it's top left, bottom right.
Right, and then you go to that wall, that very small section on the very edge of the wall.
Wait, hold on, no. Middle left was safe, and then just move up.
Well, but initially you have to stand in between, like the initial spot is not there.
Exoflare moves half a space, so an exoflare's second hit, which happens almost immediately, will be right on those little safe spots, unless you're in between two arrows going in the same direction.
Yeah, because me trying to dodge to the right in my image, I got blasted. I got insta-killed.
Well,
like,
yeah,
you
for the top
need to
left
be
dodge, you would
starting
just
in
be
the
on
spot
top
that's
left
to your
spacing,
right.
and
Yeah.
dodge everything.
I'd have to go right one more to the very edge, right?
Yeah, that's the actual safe spot, and then you have to dodge the one exoflare that's crossing the arena towards you.
And there's always been one safe spot on the north side and one on the south side. Is that correct so far?
I think it's always. I think it might be. Let's get there again, and I'll make sure it's a fucking full picture.
Well, I was just thinking we could have one
That's
party
pretty good
look
image,
south,
though.
one party look north, and then they just.
But yeah, I think you're right that it's always is alternating, and you really want to look for the arrows. So in this example, top is bottom right safe because the one on the bottom left is pointing out of the arena.
There's one pointing out, one pointing in. Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like you just need to look for the ones that are pointing out of the arena and opposite of their direction. Opposite of them is their safe side. But let's just let's
Yeah, we
get there
need
and
to get
confirm that.
moving.
But yeah, and we would have to split with which will honestly sort of make it easier because if it's always on a west-east side, like that, then it'll make it easier.
I like
you only
Ko's
look at the
idea
on
of
one side.
north-south.
If it works like that, I'm not certain.
Yeah, if it works like
in
that.
this case, it is northwest southeast, but yeah, we'll have to see if it always is diagonally like this. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good to go.
Hello. I was actually gonna... Let me know if mine's still choppy today, if it was a one-day thing or if it's always thing.
Hey, I'm so glad to see mustard bomb.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your
Still kind of
soul.
crunchy.
Still kind of crunchy.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
In most line. DPS. Out, DPS out. Out targeting car. Out targeting car. Targeting close. Targeting far. Targeting close. Grade white line.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
On Cardinals.
He's traveling Eva, but to what end?
2 and 3.
Three stacks. Box spots, check your groups, count your hits.
How's this?
First smiley. Flash your number, walk towards safe side. Back.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Excellent. Okay. That's not dead.
Take this!
Yeah, I was part of this.
Okay.
Oh, I thought
Electro has many uses. Watch and learn.
There you go inside.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Our skills are as sharp as ever.
I
Cloud charge. Candle debuffs. Swap. Cloud charge. Candle debuffs. Tank buster. And your spots, radius. Remember, start in between your colored marker.
No! I cannot die here!
After don't hit, meet on
I
number.
have no choice
The person who
but
didn't
to
get hit.
surrender
in
to
front.
Electro.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether!
Don't hit. Ports in front. Swap again, swap again. Eating.
I will not fail.
Egad! Something is growing from her body!
Don't hit. Supports in front. Swap again, swap again.
My body
Sound.
will hold. It must.
It's really asking the target during.
She's taken Electro into her body and unleashed a new battle soul!
Really? I was just standing in the spot for camera purposes.
Okay.
You guys should not have followed me. I was
No,
standing in the perfect camera angle, not the safe area.
Yeah, well,
you're exactly.
did.
Yeah, so
That means.
so
Wall.
you were exactly right.
Okay.
So you start in between the two arrows that are both pointing in, and then move out of the way of the one that's crossing the arena towards you.
Yeah, okay. Let me get this.
You start, so you go to the wall, and you go to the ones that are going into the arena.
Yep.
Okay.
The two that are both going in.
The two that are going okay.
That way, neither one of them will hit you. Because when they go forward, they don't go a whole circle
Yeah,
forward.
yeah,
They go
yeah.
halfway. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much first it's like, where do I go to live? And then you solve it. And then you look across and you're like, okay, where do I need to go next?
Yeah,
Okay.
afterwards, either go north or
Oops.
south. Oh, hey!
I bumped
got
my
it.
controller while I was taking my hoodie off.
Is that the most recent poll?
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, there was one on the middle right, or I guess bottom. Okay, I don't know how to describe that, but basically
So
there's one on the middle right that was pointing out, so the middle left there was safe. I say middle left, but you would stand like in the bottom left of it, and then that would dodge it. And the other one was, yeah, that's diagonally across. The other one was top right. Okay.
I think if there's ever a scenario where it's like, is it possible that there's two inverses and it's still safe? I don't think I've seen it, but
Right here, middle right is safe as well. As soon as the first explosions go up, just move up.
Where?
If you're quick enough, yeah, I guess.
Middle right. Yeah, and then middle left is also safe. As soon as the first explosion, just move back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
It's possible, but
exaflare's
it's just
really
scary.
fast.
Yeah, it's
I wouldn't
scary.
trust that.
That's how I did it the first.
Yeah, but we definitely want to go to the spots that are just always safe for the purpose of the light party stacks. Just the
Yeah.
spots that are just because in this case there are 2 spots that are just always safe that you don't have to move for.
The light parties didn't go off until I reached the next spot.
It's like a little bit after exaflares, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like on the third hit.
I mean, if we want to stand in the middle and try to time stepping right into it as it goes off.
Well, no matter what, you would be meeting your group into the same position.
Yeah, I think you'd be best
in
to just.
theory.
I think it'd be best to just go to. Well, I mean, yeah, if you can dodge it and still end up at your group spot, then yeah.
Yeah, do whatever works.
But if you want to play it safe, just
There's,
go to the
there's a
middle.
yeah
I was
there.
just saying for damage. Like you don't have to listen to it. I'm range. I'm just saying for like.
Oh, for
Yeah, for, like, melee
uptime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't greeding. Ever.
Yeah,
Well, one of the melees would have uptime.
I'm obviously going to be out there because I'm ranged, but I normally play tank, so uptime's always on my mind.
Whichever light party ends up on north will be in range, and
Yeah.
like you're only out of range for like a GCD or 2 at most. But
Oh yeah,
you
that's
should be
true.
able
We
to
could
go in
always
after
do-
1.
It's not too long.
Is it on both healers?
The last 2 times it's better than
So yeah, I guess that would only work on the side that would be south anyway, because the north side you'd be walking into an arrow.
Yeah, we could do ranged always south,
What?
melee's north, and then just off tank. Pray that you're in ranged combo.
But sorry, that'll make it really hard for me if I have to look.
So for this one,
Well,
it was
you just
middle-
always have to
it
do
was-
the south one.
Yeah.
It was
Since
so
they're
that's-
always opposite, there's always a safe in the north and a safe in the south, from what we've seen.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I can't even.
Melee's north.
Yeah, but who are the stacks targeting? Though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's targeting healers, that doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, that just means I'd have to go south.
There's one tank that suffers, or one melee DPS.
It-
I don't have.
It'd be easier to just leave it as light parties.
Well, it's uptime on an extra melee.
Yeah, I
and
feel like-
maybe uptime on me. I don't remember if I had my ranged combo there.
You probably didn't because we just finished the 2-minute right before
You're
going into this
also
video.
you're out of range for like not that long.
I don't mind doing light parties.
You miss like 1 to 2 GCDs because
Yeah.
right after you can move closer to her.
Yeah, because the safe spot ends up being in melee range.
Yeah.
Like the final safe spot, at least with this pattern.
That time it did, yeah.
Well, you have to wait for the rightmost cleave to get to the other
Like
side.
say you get like bottom right, very bottom right is safe. You have to be careful with that exaflare coming across. But that's like 50% chance.
Yeah, I can't see the exaflare down there if the middle one is on the outside or the inside. The inward one.
Just get lucky.
Just get lucky. Always clear on the
The-
ones that are
both
convenient.
both of the ones pointing off the arena are in the middle 2 rows. So the safe spot would end up in the middle 2 rows.
Yeah.
Which puts everyone in melee range. Like as soon as you can move to where the exaflare started. So
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what I wasn't sure of, was if it's always the middle 2 rows that are safe there.
I think this looks like it's
Is it
probably a consistent pattern. It just switches between like
which side?
Do we think
northeast,
it's always
south,
going to be in the middle? Not
west,
going to be.
or
It won't be in
northwest,
the.
southeast.
We'll find out pretty quick.
And we will find out pretty quick. But I think it'll
Like-
just be like that.
Yeah, all of her first mechanics, you can time it just right to. Well, for me anyway. I don't know. Do you guys have to use range there? I suppose you would.
That one's probably a little bit too long to not have to press it. Like one range GCD for melees there.
How do we want to designate who goes where? Just like
Well, it would just be you just split
East
it based
West light parties?
off of west
Question mark.
east.
Do we want to do
Um,
east west? Because it's easier for me. It's easier to look at just left or right. Like look at both sides and be like, oh, go to the other side. It's kind of the same, I guess. So I could
Oh.
adjust to east north or east west.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. So I would do
I
East and
would
north.
prefer
I
east
don't.
west.
West is
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
east
I'm
west.
allowed to do
Okay.
Because then it's just like I can turn my camera toward that edge of the arena, and I only have to read the edge of the arena and not half of it.
Well, that's the way I was looking at it too. I can be looking at the north.
So pretty much, I'd just be looking. I'm west.
All right, east and west then. LP1 west, LP2.
Look for the two shooting in. Boom, bada bing.
Mhm.
You go to the wall. Yeah, I have to remember.
And,
I have to remember to
and
go
for
to the wall.
for that one, it was what was it actually? It was southwest, northeast.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
With understanding that it'll always be in the middle 2 rows.
Is the final safe spot, but
I have no faith in this boss to give us something that.
Yeah, we'll just have to keep going and see if she can do that. But for now, light party 1, you go to the west safe spot. Light party 2 goes to the east safe spot. And
Like,
we're currently assuming
regardless,
it'll
even
only
if-
be within the 2 middle rows.
Like, even if it gets rotated 90 degrees, the pattern there would still be an
Don't
east
even
safe spot and a
put
west
that
one.
into the world.
I'm just saying east west still is a valid
Criterion
split there. but
Dungeons ideas. Don't do that.
Hands up. God.
Yeah, this isn't Criterion
I
difficulty.
hate that
We're
that
okay.
mechanic rotates in the Criterion Dungeon. It's just-
Rotate.
Okay.
mechanic. Turn my brain into jello.
We could do the pop sprint strat and then just run across them.
I feel like the AoE's too big. You
That's
can't
how I
cross
dodged
it.
them in, well,
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply lick them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Sorry, I'm supposed to think about the mechanic for later on. Out, targeting close. Out, targeting close. Targeting far. Targeting close. Targeting far. Great white coming.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Cardinals.
He's gathering Eva, but to what end?
So
2 and 3.
two spreads. Fog spots, check your group, count your hits. safe side. Attack. Nick Smiley. Attack. You go one side.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Opposite color, wild stars. Handle debuffs. Swap, swap, swap. Wild stars. Handle debuffs. Say, wild stars. Handle debuffs. Tank buster. Okay, ready to be at your spots. If you don't get hit, even on the number, be in the front.
I cannot die here. I have no choice but to surrender to Electrope.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether!
Don't hit. Supports in front. Swap again. Same thing again.
I will not fail.
Egad! Something is growing from her body!
Don't hit. DPS in front, DPS in front. Swap again.
My body will hold.
Wow.
It must.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I
was ready for it though.
I was ready for her to fucking do it. She going DPS like 5 times in a row. I was like, no, I'm not falling for it.
There's
You
a
can
reason
do
we
it.
prepped for that.
Good shit. Get out of the center, get out of the center, get out of the center, out of the center, out of the center, out of the center.
Mustard bomb.
Mustard bomb coming. If it's only 2, then it's just tanks that have to take them.
Yeah, put the tanks in the quarters with the bomb.
She might do multiple sets of these, though. I don't know. Oh, she hits up. She hits other people.
Okay, it's also a spread.
Okay. We were all on top of each other.
Yeah.
Oh shit! That hit harder than I thought it
Was that everybody, or was that?
That was a huge explosion.
Did everyone get their own?
It was
I
like a
assume
nuke.
so.
I don't think I
Based
got
on what occurred there.
There
I
was a
mean-
debuff. I think you just hit everybody that didn't have the mustard bomb on them.
We just got nuked.
I think
Tanks,
it
you
just
tanks,
spreads.
you didn't get one, did you? The tanks
I
didn't get that also.
Don't think so. I mean, we got hit by a mustard bomb. It happened at the same time. We wouldn't know, really.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, you didn't. Let me see.
I don't think I got a debuff.
For a half second there, I was like, did we screw up? Because
Neither of
don't
you,
dodge
yeah,
it.
neither of you got the kindling. So I assume
Okay.
she's just throwing a spread at the other 6 people.
Probably.
That's pretty big.
It's just
So
not
I mean, we
telegraphed?
could just go.
Well, we want
We'd
to
have to do
center
our
up so
spreads in a way that
tanks
makes the
grab.
uptime work, but.
yeah, center up. Tanks will take to the far west
Tank,
and east.
I
yeah,
mean,
tanks
could
would
do like
be
this.
northeast,
just mirror-
northwest.
We
Yeah.
can mirror what we do with brute bomber with spreads.
I mean, you can have the 2 melee up frontish,
But
and the
exactly.
others are right in the back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess
exactly.
that's all we. I guess that's all we could do. Yeah.
You just spread that
So the
out.
melees are in the front row, and the reins are behind, are in the back row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reins could be farther back if they need to, because.
Yeah.
But how big were those?
The mustard bomb explosion's pretty big. I don't think it would clip 4 if I was at 3, but it would be close. I think.
I would just go further out than that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though.
Yeah, they're not that big. If you're each in the center of your own square, you don't hit anybody else.
Oh, it's only as big as a square. Okay.
It
Well,
looks like it
Is
looks
the
like
tether explosion bigger though?
Oh, yeah.
the tether explosion does not look bigger.
Okay.
No, the tether explosion. Yeah, tether explosion. If you're in the center of your square, you won't hit anybody that's not in that square. So
Not
they
like
can
I
just-
can't be in the corner.
So yeah, you can't be in the corner. Well, I mean, you could. That
Yeah,
would
that's
be
what I'm
more.
saying.
That would be more safe. But you can also just be in the center of each square. The explosions, the explosions on other people. It's hard to tell because we all were on top of each other. I think they're the same size as the tether ones.
They're not too different at the very least.
I don't think they'll clip. It's really hard to tell because we were all on top of each other for them.
And I was on the edge of the group, so you might be able to see the edge of my explosion, but
We have enough time for one more
actually, I
poll unless
can.
we're doing a break and a recess.
I can see it. It looks the same. I think if you're in the center square, you won't hit anybody. We'll find out immediately, as usual, though. Good dodge on the exaflares, though, and it was both middle
center? Okay.
both middle areas, yeah.
Wait, did anyone try the middle thing that I think said?
Someone
Like middle?
did.
Where you
Someone
start
did.
middle.
the first I will note the first hit of the stack went out like as the first exoflare det went out. So
Yeah.
that does
so
mean the
I
first
wasn't
hit
in
of the
stack
stack we
initially 'cause
took
I
with
did a
3.
different dodge.
Bummer.
You guys just dodged on the opposite side of the. You guys dodged on the non-middle side of the safe spot.
Because that's safer.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't have to worry about moving into an exoflare as it goes off. He means
other
like
one-
dead center.
Oh, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the safe side. I'm talking about the safe side was like, as an example, we can do 10-minute break now. By the way, we can come back at 10:40. 40 after. That's talking about the safe spot was like here at 1, and I like went like here at A. It was just like
And then dodged into it.
and dodged into it, and you guys are on B. They're both the same. I don't think either one is more dangerous. I think
No,
they're
A
just-
is
they're
more
just the same.
dangerous.
A is?
Yeah, because you had because it means like the out exaflare, like you have an exaflare here pointing at A.
You have an extra where pointing at A?
On C, pointing at A.
I don't think I did. I don't think I did.
I left, so I can't tell. But I'm assuming you guys mean dead center on the sides. Right? Not like bottom row center between the two things, but like literally.
Yeah, no, the
exactly
one
center.
there's nothing pointing towards. The C isn't pointing at A when I did that.
Well, but
the C is pointing out. It's pointing like to the right, and it won't hit it because you're in the safe spot.
Oh no, it'll hit it because it doesn't hop
it.
one circle. It hops half a circle.
It hits A.
Does it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, exaflares hop half a circle. That's why you can't just. Otherwise, you could always stand in one safe spot in between, and you'd always be safe. If they didn't hop half a circle, every in between would be a safe spot.
Oh, okay.
So it's like you can do that, but you have to move like frame 1.
Yeah, you have to move into the other one as it goes off before the
so
second one goes off. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm saying, yeah, okay. That's what I was talking about.
I guess we can't do that though because the stack just hits before that.
The first
hit will hit on.
I mean,
if everybody does it.
And we survive.
We're all just have to become gamers.
Yeah.
Like I'm a caster.
You also cast.
That was the one that was the part of the safe spot that's just easier for me. It was easier for me to find. I just found that one much easier to find.
You can do it that way as long as it doesn't actually end up killing us, which it looks like it won't.
As long as it works, and the first stack hit being potentially not have everybody is fine, but like, yeah. I mean, it didn't kill us there.
Good luck. What time are we coming back at?
40.
Right.
I think
40?
I said 40. Yeah, 40.
Okay.
Oh.
That was
Oh.
8 minutes.
8 minutes? Okay. What was she at? She's at like 50% as she goes into that phase. She's at 45, yeah. I'm assuming that Wicked Special, fantastic name by the way, can hit the sides as well.
Right, that thing where she hit the center.
Yeah, I assume she has a version of it that just hits the sides instead, so you just have to
Probably
check it. It was really weird that she just did that with nothing else happening. It was a surprisingly calm mechanic.
Then I think it probably is based on a tell for.
Yeah, it must have the same cast name, and then she just.
It probably has all 3 variations that Valley Garmonda has. A cone.
Oh, I didn't even
edges
think about
or
the cone
the center.
possibility. Yeah. I just thought it could only be center and sides, but yeah,
It might have a lot of variations, but it's probably just center and sides at a minimum. The cone's not that different from center, so.
Oh, did we see how big the? Oh wait, maybe Andrew explodes with it. The mustard bomb follow-up explosion looks to be also the same size.
It was a cool animation.
So he
I
can just
remember
stay.
that much.
I guess
They
we'll
should
see.
just stay in the corners until it goes off.
She didn't do a cast as it exploding, so I guess maybe the kindling gives people a different debuff. Because otherwise, it's just stay spread 2 times in a row.
Yeah, maybe the.
Oh, she started casting.
John, you're a gamer. I just saw what you did.
Is that so? Did I actually just stand in the changes version of it?
Well. Also the thing is the one below you was facing inward. But you just went, even though the full safe uptime was up north, you went middle, and that's a gamer move.
Okay, all right. I mean, I'm glad it worked. That's just.
So if we ever need damage, we can now, because I'm no longer using everything on the cycling mech or whatever, the transitioning mech. I have a lot more mitts for the raid wides.
For the The Tanko, the one we're tankoing right now, you mean?
Yeah. So we need like an LB3.
Then we can,
probably.
yeah. Okay, yeah, we can
I
adjust.
think for prog we can just
yeah. For
keep
now,
tank
we can do
LB
it like that. But if we,
Yeah.
when we get to enrage, if we think we need the LB, we can move to start using it. Not using it there.
But yeah, depending on how fast the LB3 comes up anyway, like we might be able to use it earlier and then still have like tank LB1.
Well, considering how hard these hit, we might generate an entire bar from this.
It does hit really hard. Yeah, that also might just give a shit ton of LB. Because there's time for like there's time to use an LB during her like stomps, and just use it there, or even earlier if you want LB from the stomps as well. Actually, I don't know when,
Like
when do we
that's
have
what I
LB?
was saying. Like I don't know when it comes up, but I think we could use it like
Oh, we have
notably
LB3.
earlier.
Oh.
We have
Like
LB3
way
after the
earlier.
laser debuff dance is done, so you can use it there. Yeah, we have
Oh,
LB
okay.
we have LB3 for like 20-25 seconds.
John, or I guess everybody, the ones facing outward, they only hit outward one time. If they don't have an arena to land on, they don't hit. So even though it's half a movement, it's completely
Okay,
safe.
so I was right. Okay, I thought that's what I was saying.
Oh.
Seeing is that if they're pointing out of the arena, they will just disappear. They won't hit halfway. So both sides are equally like safe to do that.
Okay.
Okay, I thought that's what I was seeing when I was checking the recording. That if it's pointing out of the arena, it'll just hit once.
I just assumed it would hit it anyway.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
it doesn't have. I assume it's because it doesn't have a source anymore. Like it doesn't have a center anymore, so it just doesn't hit at all. I assume that's why. But yeah.
So that one's only a single AoE hit.
Yeah, it's just a single AoE basically if it's pointing outward.
But then you still have to move into the safe spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for consistency, that's a lot easier. Probably.
Well, it kind of depends because there might be situations where you have to dodge forward and then dodge back again for the last hit.
Why?
I'm really hoping there isn't.
Like, let's say like you're start middle right, and both of the ones north are facing out. If you dodge upwards, the one leftmost will hit you again if you don't move back.
Wait, what are you? I don't follow.
So like, let's say you start middle right.
Yes,
the ones
you start
immediately above
east.
you and the one all the way to the left are both facing right. If you move up to dodge the explosion, you'll have to move back down or you'll get hit by the one coming from the west.
I still don't follow what you're saying. Like so if you start direct east, is that what you're saying? You start in the spot direct east.
All right, and then directly above you, it's facing outward. It's going right. And then the one all the way to the west is also facing right. Then if you move up, you'll have to move back down, or the one all the way from the west is going to come and cleave you at the very end.
That's not an issue.
You're not. I think you're not looking at the right spot. That's not a problem.
You'll have to move twice.
You only have to move once.
No, not if both of them.
He's not talking about what we've seen so far. He's talking about a potential thing that can happen. I don't think we've seen what he's talking about yet, but he's saying it could happen, that it could cause us to move twice.
I mean, it's in the screenshot that I posted. Like middle left, if we dodge upwards, if we don't move back down, we'll get hit by the right one.
Yeah, but we would.
Oh well, you shouldn't dodge upwards in that case. Is the thing? Like you shouldn't be there.
You should just dodge into the final safe spot.
You should always go into you don't need to you should always go into the arrow that's pointing after the initial dodge. You should go into where the arrow that's pointing across the arena was, and that'll be the safe spot.
Oh, okay. I was keeping it. My bad.
Okay. Yeah. If you walked into the left middle, I see what you're saying. That would be that would cause you to have to dodge twice, but you don't have to because you can go into the bottom left middle, and that one would never have to be dodged again. Have to move again. Yeah.
And that would be a full uptime dodge. So
Yeah, in this scenario, it also would just give you full uptime.
Can we just
Yeah.
always sit east and west? Is that?
direct east-west. That's what it's looking like.
I think
yeah.
you can always
Sort of
look
look
direct
like,
east-west,
yeah.
and then you just go
But
to
you
the
have to-
top edge of So for the west side, you'd always go to the top left of the arrow that's pointing across the arena, and then walk into it after it explodes.
Yeah.
And then that's it. And for east side, you go to the top right of the arrow that's pointing across the arena, and then move into it after it goes off for the first time.
If it's as consistent as.
If
we're
it's
saying.
consistent. If it's always this middle, both middles are safe.
Mhm.
If there's a version that is outsides are safe, then you can't do this. But
Are you guys still going?
you don't know. Oh, yeah, I was talking about the blah blah blah. I can't speak English, you know. We're talking
Are we
about
doing?
things,
Are we
words.
doing the perfect mid strat? The move in.
Oh, you don't need to. Well.
Well, we all need to, or we all need not to, because the first hit, right?
Oh yeah, fair.
Oh, you mean if we start dead center? We
We
shouldn't
should-
have to because
we
you
should
should
start
just have
direct
full uptime
east-west
with the
for full
middle
uptime.
arrow set up. Because you can always start on the area that's closer to the boss. I said it so. Joel and Melissa's aren't ready. So you can always for the left side you basically go to the top edge of the arrow that's pointing across the arena, and that'll always be safe. And then you move into the arrow after it goes off. So like for the left side, you go into the top left of the arrow that's pointing across the arena, and then move into it after the first explosion.
Oh, are you talking about the screenshot in chat? So
Yeah. So in the screenshot in chat, you see on the left side, there's in the left middle, the two rows, there's one pointing out, there's one pointing across the arena.
Mhm.
If you go to the top left of the one pointing across the arena, and then wait for the first explosions and just walk into where that area that's pointing across the arena just was, that is safe, and that's full uptime.
oh wait, hold on. I must be looking at the wrong one, because top left. The top left of the one pointing across the arena?
Across the arena. So on the left side, that would be the bottom left middle. It would be the second row, basically.
Honestly, I
right.
think y'all should just.
You're just explaining it in like the worst way possible.
You should just
I
share
swear.
the screenshot
Am I?
and then like
Am I?
draw
Am
over
I?
it.
Is there a better way to describe what I'm saying?
I think
So
I know what
if
you
you
mean.
start in the
problem is
direct,
you're talking about it in like you're trying to. I think I know what spot you're talking about. So it's right along the middle line, the square right below it. You're gonna be standing in because it's like a little tiny bit of the bottom square.
Okay.
A little
Clearly,
tiny.
I don't
see?
know how to describe this position.
Okay. I mean, you could just draw a big circle on the screenshot or something, or you could share your screen and move
how do
the
you?
mouse there.
How do you? If I share my screen, my mouse doesn't show up, right? I don't think it does that.
Oh, I thought it did.
so the way that I would describe this is the light parties are starting direct on east-west, and then you step into the arrow that's pointing across the arena after the first detonation.
Yeah. Okay.
I drew
It's just-
two arrows.
The way
Oh,
he was describing it, I thought
Okay,
there was a safe spot in that tiny space. Like maybe there was a spot in there that's actually safe if you stand on this, 3 pixel by 3 pixel
that is
space.
that is the most amazing arrows I've ever seen. That is what I was saying.
Okay, but
And Panda's description makes way more sense. You can just start west east and move into the arrow that's putting across the
Yeah.
that's moving across the arena.
Yeah, that's kind of what we did.
I thought
That's
what
a
you
way
were describing.
that's a way better way to describe it.
I thought you were describing that there's like a 4 by 4 pixel space that's perfectly safe there, and you can just stand in that. It's like
Oh
okay.
no! I was
Like-
just describing. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the safe one.
Just
So we are
starting to
doing.
start west east and move into the arrow that's pointing across the arena
Okay.
after the explosion. Okay, that's a way better way to describe it. Okay. All right.
There's not a whole lot there. It's just
I was
Okay.
the extra players.
So we
I
are
was,
doing the
I
middle
was-
thing.
I was
Got it.
overcomplicating. We're not doing the middle. You don't need to because doing this, you'll always have uptime if you do.
Well, no,
like
this is the middle thing
This is the middle.
This is the middle
Oh.
strat.
because we're
It's the
standing
worst
in the middle.
few
I thought
minutes I've ever
No, I
experienced.
thought when you said
Serious?
middle thing, I thought you said middle thing. I thought you think there was a way to stand dead middle and somehow have and somehow be safe.
Well, I mean, we're kind of we're standing dead middle on our sides.
That's not dead middle.
Dead
If it's on
east-west.
the
From
side.
a north-south position, it
middle.
is.
Relative to north-south is the middle of the arena.
We're not standing on the northeast or the southeast. We're standing on the middle east or the middle west.
All right.
I'm literally crying right now.
It's on the z-axis.
When you
Same
say-
way.
when you
Please
say
use a
dead middle,
whiteboard next
when
time.
someone says dead middle, I assume they mean, the center of the whole arena. So,
I
Well,
hate
no, the
this.
center
I
is
thought you
yeah
meant
okay.
you could stand here at A and somehow be safe.
Yeah, I could, but it would require my invulns, so I don't want to.
You'd also get every damage down in existence.
Right?
Okay, if everyone's
50
clear
damage
on
points.
how to dodge it, please let's
Do
go.
we need my really crappy paint arrow picture?
I mean,
No,
it's
think it
there.
helps.
It's perfect.
I think it
It's
helps. There's no
already-
reason to remove it. It's a really good it's better than the description I was giving.
I'm unsure where to go. Can you draw it again, Classic?
I mean, according to the paint arrow picture, we need to fly off the arena for a split second. So.
Well,
True.
Yeah.
You do have to curve.
Not on
You
my side.
jump up and curve it
You guys gotta
around.
figure it
The
out.
right side has to do a full curve.
Oh, good thing you have Paladin on that side. He has
Yeah.
wings.
Yeah, I
So
think
true.
we're good. It was fun.
We actually have both sets of wings on that side, so we can fly. We can each
And
fly one of our people.
carry the other two
Yeah.
while you're flying with your wings.
Alright, guys.
Oh wait, yeah. Did we? Let's be clear on what our thoughts are for those spreads. Did someone save those placements?
I mean, we want them south anyway, so we can stand there.
No,
Right?
I didn't save those.
What do you mean?
If you put them down on this half, we can stand on the spots.
You
That
speak
is
so much
true.
sense sometimes, Andrith.
Well, we probably
really-
want range.
Well, we could just stand in our squares.
We could just do this, and it refers to the squares.
Yeah.
So the melees need to be in the front row.
It's big enough that it doesn't matter where the melees go, huh? If we're all in
It
front.
honestly, yeah, the melees could be in the second row. As long as the melees are in, as long as we're in this first second row, it doesn't actually really matter. But yeah, we just do it like this for now. I don't know what she's gonna do later, because this seems really simple. If the mustard bombs just make it the same AOE space, the tanks just stay where they are for the mustard bomb explosion.
Okay,
I mean,
what I think is gonna happen.
we
I
saw
only
it, there was no other cash.
I only saw 3 hits go off. So I think what's gonna happen is like the person who did not get hit by the spread might have to take a second tether.
Yeah, I also saw when the death recap only hit 4 times on me. That was it might be only. It might not be everybody that gets hit.
Those mustard bombs hit hard. The second explosion, though only emit by
Mustard bomb hit for 232,000 damage. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
So
lied.
it
I
may-
can't
may-
see anybody
I didn't
else
actually-
surviving that.
I didn't actually see that. That's
Yeah.
actually insane. That's a serious amount of damage. So maybe not. But I did also see death recap only hit 4 times, and I was confused.
But if
Like,
we have in this arrangement, if anyone else gets a new tether, it's pretty easy for the tanks to grab them again.
yeah.
I mean,
For
assuming
now,
the
this
damage
is
changes.
for now, this is the planned spot. I'm assuming the spreads are maybe going to give us our own debuff that might not be a spread afterwards, because it's just similar to how Mustard Bomb gives the tanks a spread again.
The only thing that I think that would be pretty funny is if the other spread markers just give you a thing where you have to walk into the tank bomb.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, share the second hit, because the second hit was really hard.
Oh, yeah, that might be it. Oh, you gotta.
Or the
share it.
people that don't get hit are supposed to share it or
Yeah, the
something. But
peop-
if it's on the
yeah, your
tank, the
partner.
tank
Oh,
can
wait,
maybe
how
just
hard,
live
how hard was
anyway.
the second hit on you, Andrew?
It hurt a
Oh,
lot.
Jesus Christ, you have to stack for that. You took 895,000.
Oh, so if you don't get hit, just go to
Oh.
Yeah, because you still have fire resistance
Oh,
down from Mustard Bomb
Oh,
originally
that's
hitting you.
why.
So it's
Yeah.
probably whoever doesn't get hit by the spreads stacks with their tanks.
But they're, yeah.
Because otherwise, I mean, you're not surviving that.
I invuln it. Save the invulnums.
It did. That's right. That's probably what it is. That's probably why there's only 4 spread damage numbers. Only 4 people will probably get hit. Actually,
And
even if that was the case, dividing that by 2, that's not going to make your.
Does it always divide by 2, or is it
Still
sometimes
400K.
exponential?
Let's just go and we'll figure out.
Yeah, sounds good. Hit the boss.
I feel like it always divides unless it's the wild card scenario, which
Might be a light party mechanic.
Yeah, we'll find out.
We'll have to look at it without instantly exploding and being immolated.
Wait.
Don't forget your food.
Oh yeah, that's
I
what
need you to repair this.
Oh yeah, is my stuff damaged? I didn't even look. Nope,
Yeah.
still all blue.
Some of my stuff was damaged. I forgot about it again.
Nana? Mana? Are we done with the hardest mech?
Don't tell us that.
Yeah, don't
answer that.
Don't answer that question. Don't answer that question.
Send a message, just don't say it out loud.
Do you want me to send you a message to you?
I mean, the mechs that we're dealing with right now aren't even difficult. They just hit like a truck.
Yeah, you haven't
I
even
don't
done an
even
isekai by the trucks yet.
This is nothing personal, but I must have
The
your
isekai mechanic, we get teleported to another server, have to level all the way back up to 100.
Oh my god.
That would be one heck of a boss fight.
Sounds like a comic series or something.
Mana, you see how much my character's moving around during this?
If one needs wings,
I can't find my fucking center pixel when I'm trying to spread, and it's really annoying.
Oh yeah, no.
Yep, pretty much.
Thank you, Viper.
Fucking Reawaken has my character jumping around like a fucking supreme anime character. I have no idea where my center character is.
That's why I like being a Lala show.
It's a little easier on Lala's, yes.
Inside, watch live.
I can always tell where my center is.
Even on Lala.
Support's in, support's in. Out targeting far. Out targeting far. Starting close. Starting far. Starting close. That was a hell of a question to ask me during that beginning.
You didn't even ask the question because I mentally shut off.
Grade one. I couldn't even parse what the question
I
was.
have no clue what you asked. Biana.
there is no
Hard.
potential.
Oh my god, that question just destroyed the
It threw me for a loop. I don't even know what he said. I still don't even know what the question was. I heard it.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
2 or 3. Two spread.
Wait, I'm on the wrong side. Crap. No.
And they're done! Is it over?
You almost nuked everyone.
Yeah, I was going to the wrong one.
It's honestly a blessing that it hit you before you went across the arena like this.
Yeah. For some
Clock
reason, I was
spots.
thinking a completely different corner.
Walk spots, check your group, and count your hits.
How's this?
First smiley. Watch your number, walk towards safe side. Spreads. Oh boy.
Oh my! The challenger went down
I'll
hard.
turn around.
That's a 3 just in the center, right down the center.
Ouch.
Oh,
Take
I mean, you know, still alive. This is gonna really hurt.
Oh yeah, that. Good luck.
Need to get everybody up before we enter this.
Ooh,
man.
nice one.
Well,
Ready to go to one
Electro
side.
has many uses.
Just accept it as as soon as possible, answer.
I actually should.
I think you're gonna have to wet
Please
wet
involve,
you're gonna have to do
please
that.
involve, please.
Go! Okay, we're fine.
Hey, you get to faint.
I don't need mana.
I'll erase you.
Opposite
Wild
color.
charge.
Wild charge. Oh, I don't have a color. Oh, that's handle your thing. Yeah.
Stay one step though.
Yeah.
I didn't.
You didn't get a deep.
I thought she gave the. I thought she gave the debuffs to corpses. I
I
guess she
think you
does.
were mid-res.
Your corpse
Oh.
perfectly.
Oh. God.
Which is
damn it.
weird because yeah, because I got it even though I was a corpse.
God damn it. Yeah.
What
I
an
guess
edge case.
It's fucking. Okay.
Please, you have to understand, this is a small indie company.
So dumb. So
Ready, go.
dumb. What?
It's just when I messed up twice, it's fine.
Okay, so my question that threw everyone for a loop was: have you ever done your reawakening with your animations turned off?
Oh, it wouldn't matter. Because we see him teleport around even
It
with
doesn't
our
matter. The
animations
model
turned
still moves. The effects just go away.
Yeah, exactly.
It
And
just
it's
doesn't.
ridiculous.
It just
I'm talking
doesn't.
about how ridiculous that is.
Oh, okay. I
Oh.
see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't.
Because
It wouldn't
I've
affect
seen
it. It
I've
wouldn't
seen
affect
it
it
with the
whatsoever.
monk's six-sided. I've seen it with the monk's level 90 ability.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Phantom Rush. Yeah.
Phantom Rush.
Pretty much. And I can only imagine that your thing's even crazier.
Yeah. Every single GCD of Reawaken, your character teleports to different
It's
places.
like
but then-
chaining
You're
phantom
flying.
rushes.
It's like 5 Phantom
But-
Rushes back to back. You have no real way of knowing
See-
your center of character during it.
Then the thing you have to imagine is what it looks like with my Viper that's built purely for skill speed.
It's just,
Oh
it's
god.
just
And they're like one of the tallest models in the game.
you just never have no fucking center.
But yeah, you started asking that question. My brain was halfway through your question. Then I was like, if I don't focus on this mechanic, I'm gonna. Screw it up.
I could only parse that it was a question for me, and that was it. So I had no
It was
idea.
good timing though.
We just can't talk, I guess.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I was pretty distracted.
I'm surprised nobody died.
I died twice.
No, I-
Yeah, we did have a
I-
casualty who lost focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took a while for it to kill. To be fair, you know,
Yeah.
we survived the
Yeah.
the disorientation for a bit.
Hey, we would have been fine too if the edge case of you raising
I cannot
during the
believe
debuff
that's
application.
so dumb. It also I didn't know it gave me a debuff afterwards. But it just gave me one stack with 1 second left, so it just immediately killed me.
Oh,
Which just cool.
probably because that's not supposed to be possible.
It's probably not. Yeah, it's not supposed to happen.
That's the
Oh,
exception. The catch exception is it just kills you.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if it because it went and it reapplied all of our debuffs to be level 2.
Oh, it gave you
and
the
applied it onto
one.
you, but you didn't have anything to
Right.
base off of.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. Yeah. Well, anyway, let's go. Let's see that mushroom bomb shenanigans.
Yeah.
Let's disintegrate.
Away.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
What on earth?
Oh my god, that was amazing. Awesome. No, you're just following the MSK.
If one needs wings, one needs simply nature.
Oh, wickedly divine!
Outside, watch the lines. DPS in, DPS In targeting far. In targeting far. Charting close. Charting far. Charting close.
Oh my! The challenger went down
Very
hard.
wide coming.
They're still in it! But for how long?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Cardinals.
It's happening either. But to what end?
2 and 4.
Four spreads. Tank those. Block spots, check your group, count your hits.
How's this?
First smiley. Collapse your number, walk towards safe side. Stack, stack. Next smiley. Stack.
Take this!
Ready to go to one side.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Ooh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll
Pops
erase
another
you.
wild charge.
Wait.
Handle debuffs. Or die.
Yeah, I was on the wrong side. Yeah.
Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the ring.
Sometimes it's hard to tell what color it is. Even with the balls.
Are the balls different?
Your debuff
Yeah,
or her
there's
lasers?
single ball or many balls.
There pattern of lines like crisscross or like parallel. As well. That may or may not help.
Are you having trouble with her
Oh, yeah.
color or your color?
No, it's just the like yellow and blue are just hard to see with all the graphics going on.
Oh, all right, but I meant like the. You're saying both though.
Yeah,
Her gun
It's just-
and your color.
it's just hard to see.
I think the icon might be different. I'm not sure.
The icon is different. I don't know. Is her
I don't just
cannon
mean
different?
color. I mean.
Each side of her cannon is different. It's
Yeah, it
different
has the
color,
single
and then
ball or many
one
balls.
side, I think the yellow, I could be wrong,
Is
are
single.
parallel lines,
Oh.
and the blue side is the cross lines.
Oh, okay.
Never
Maybe I can look
noticed.
at the lines then.
I might have to
Because it's hard to. I was trying to look at the balls because there's like the single ball and the mini balls, but that gets drowned out.
You can also
More
try limiting
familiar.
your party VFX if you want.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
no,
those shut
are
off
down.
already.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they're already gone.
Oh, okay.
Long time ago.
Even with the colorblind mode of your card, it's still.
It's still a little hard to see. Yeah, that's okay though. It's like those freaking curtains on that one fight.
curtains?
Yeah, I'm not
there-
sure which fight.
It's the end of the dungeon where they had the curtains, where they had the like single knot or multiple knots. It was like yellow and green, and I was like, I can't tell.
Alstal's Legacy, the final boss.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
that.
I
Yeah,
hated
I
that
remember
fight.
you saying you couldn't tell.
I
And
couldn't
then we
tell the
figured out that
color.
there was like a count
Oh,
of
that's
knots on
rough.
it.
Yeah, and then the card I have now makes it more discernible between the colors, so I can actually see it.
Okay.
But yeah, I just gotta. It's hard.
Do you want me to tell you what color you are?
No, I think that would confuse me even more, honestly.
Yeah, if you can see the lines around you,
Yeah, I might be
they
able to
should
do it by
match
the
the lines
lines.
around the barrel.
Yeah.
Or I guess
Like
opposite.
that.
So, like, in addition to the colors, the pattern is more different.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Inside, watch your DPS. Out. So sad. Out, turning close. Five. So sorry.
And they're done!
Far.
Is it over already?
Turning close. Turn.
Aw, invuln was too slow. I thought I could catch it.
I'm so sorry.
I saw you standing there and I was like, uh-oh.
I was somewhere else.
They're
Right
back
away.
on their feet! What grit?
I definitely should have just.
Big privilege. I knew
held
it could
that
have.
red.
I did my stuff.
I should
There
have
is
just
no
held that red.
limit to Electro's potential.
And Cardinals.
He's gathering either, but to what end?
1 and 3.
Three stack. Tank this. Clock spots, check your group, count your hits.
How's this?
Yeah.
Handle Smiley.
Might be dead. I don't know if I got hit by 4.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
we
think
did.
you get hit by 4.
Because I was in the wrong spot. I was thinking about blader mechanics.
No problem. Alright.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Outside, watch line. Supports. Out, supports out. Oh. Oh. Are we all lagging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody from the side.
Oh wow.
Yes,
I had
we
one
are.
At the same time.
I don't know what this was. This is just death.
In targeting 4.
Yeah.
Oh. Close to. Yeah, no.
Okay, maybe I was wrong.
Right.
Okay, so everyone froze there.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Okay. And apparently Motto is not even listed in the rating. That's also.
Yeah, I'm in MS Roulette.
I guess.
Over
the
at
DDoS
Crystal.
The DDoS attacks are starting.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Watch lines. I'm so sorry. In targeting. Supports in. In targeting close. In targeting close. Starting bar. Close. Bar.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Cardinals.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
2 and 4.
Four stacks. Tank Buster. Block spots. Check your group. Count your hits.
How's this?
First Smiley. Back to your number. Walk for safe side. Stack. Next Smiley. side. That's not fucking north.
Electro has many uses. Watch and learn.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Yeah, the lines are really easy.
I'll erase
Opposite color, wild charge. Handle debuffs. Swap, wild charge. Handle debuffs. Oh!
Oh
my God.
The challenger went down hard.
It might have been damage because I was
That
the
was
second
damage.
hit.
Yeah, okay, it looks like it was just
Because
damage.
of my ley line.
Only had
I
Faye.
faint at the very start, but I don't know if we get anything else.
Sorry, I
don't
forgot
think
to add all
Faye-
there.
I used my
in
samba
there.
on the cannon.
I think Feint only
Do we-
Feint's
do we
probably
need-
only affecting the first laser and
Probably.
debuffs.
If we need more, I have my wings. I could drop my wings through that.
Well, were you
I can
saving
do-
something
I
else?
have
Well,
reprisal
I
again.
was saving them for later, but I could drop them.
No, save your wings for later. My reprisal doesn't matter. The reprisal I use after that isn't as impactful anyway. So I'll use reprisal from the second hit on that.
Okay. And yeah, coalescence keep fainting the first one. Okay. And then the third laser, I don't know if we have anything else on it, but that should at least help for the
think my
first and
shield's
second
frozen.
laser.
We just said. Let's listen to it.
Yeah, cause she does a new path each time you switch her laser again, right? So you can't just faint the first one; it'll affect everything. I think she's a new path each time.
I'll use my addle somewhere in
But I
there.
must have your thoughts.
Sorry.
Wicked Thunder has
I'm trying
returned
my
to the
best to
lead.
remember.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings. Ha! Wickedly divine.
Inside, watch lines. DPS. Out, DPS out.
Oh, that's not
my
far
God.
enough.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Targeting far. I don't know how I didn't die there. What the fuck?
They're still in it, but for how long?
Out targeting far, out targeting far. Targeting close. Far. Close. Raid red coming.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Guard.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
2 and 3.
Three stack. Done. Tank buster. Box spots, check your group, count your hits.
How's this?
collapse your number. Move towards the safe side. Spreads. Next smiley. Stack. She's actually out north this time.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Two to one side.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Might have to refresh with it third.
I'll erase
Opposite
you.
color, wild charge. Kill debuffs. Swap, wild charge. And debuffs. Swap, wild charge. And debuffs. Tank buster. Ready to be on your spots between your colored markers.
No, I cannot die here.
Remember, after
I
don't
have
hit,
no choice
beat on the number,
but to surrender
you
to
did get hit
Electrope.
in front.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether!
Don't hit. Supports in front. Swap again. Same thing again.
I will not fail.
Egad! Something is growing from her body!
Don't hit. DPS in front. Swap again.
My body will hold. It must.
Why does she have
Ooh,
to
it is. It is.
Yeah, stacking in south is the right call.
She's taken Electrope into her body and unleashed a new fellow soul!
Take a hit. Oh, that last one's gonna hit us.
And they're down!
Right.
Is it over already?
I looked at the wrong thing.
Yeah, okay, a little bit. I think I definitely called the tank LB a little early. Those last two hits were not tank LB. Last pull.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring! Wings? Ha! Wickedly divine!
Inside, watch the line. DPS. In, DPS in. Out, targeting close. Out, targeting close. Targeting far. Close. Far. Trade white.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
Cardinals.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
1 and 3.
3. Stack. Buster. Clock spots, check your group, count your hits.
How's this?
First smiley. Flash to your number, walk towards safe side. Stack. Next smiley. Stack.
Take this!
Here you go to one side.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn!
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll erase
Opposite color, wild charge. Handle debuffs. Stay. Wild charge. Handle debuffs. Swap, wild charge, swap. Handle debuffs. Tank buster. Read ahead to your spots in between your markers.
No! I cannot die here! I have no choice but to surrender to Electrope.
wicked thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether!
Don't hit. Supports in front. Swap again. Repeat.
I will not fail.
Egad! Something is growing from her body!
Don't hit. Supports in front. Swap again.
My body will hold.
So,
It must.
rewind.
Okay. Do not do tankably too early. Yeah.
She's taken electrode into her body and unleashed a new spell soul!
Oh.
So,
They were both pointing across at that time.
Is it over already?
So it's not different.
That one was different.
That one was different? It was the same on our side.
Both the ones on the right side were pointing across. Normally, in the previous ones, there was one that was pointing out and one is pointing across. They were both pointing across,
We had to run
which is
all
why
the
you
way
guys
though.
got hit.
It's doable still.
Which,
I
for
think-
us, our safe spot still worked, but what was your safe spot in that
We
case?
had to go all the way to the north. So we would have had to run past the incoming exaflares first, I think.
Oh, so you mean the two center ones aren't safe all the time?
No,
I don't
yeah,
think they
yeah,
are,
that,
but
yeah.
Right.
So we were here. We had to rotate into here. There was oncoming, so we had to go all the way
Keep
up.
going.
Which I think still works if we just sprint.
It takes a while, but yeah.
It's if
I
we still
mean,
want to do it always
from
east-west,
center,
it
yeah.
should be fine. Just you might have to run further.
Wait, our spot was safe, right? The east
Yeah.
side was still safe. So that was
I-
lopsided. So it was
I think
lopsided then?
so. I moved pretty
Yeah.
far, so I kind of just
because
Yeah.
got
the
out of the way.
Yeah, ours still worked.
because the
It's
one
just,
that was pointing, like,
Cross
when
was
I looked
south.
at it, I definitely got confused for a second because I was just like, wait,
Let me
that
see,
one
maybe
that's
we
pointing
can
out on our
go-
side is in the wrong spot.
yeah,
Yeah, it did look out.
It was lopsided then. It wasn't mirrored. Because yeah, for you guys, top left was your safe spot,
35.
but
Let me
it
check.
was
We
still
might
the
have been able to
same. It
done-
was still the same setup for our side though. Okay. Either way,
We held on to that till the last pull. What
I'm
a
glad
monster.
I'm glad we saw it. I'm glad we saw it before the night was
Next
over.
week.
I would have, yeah. But yeah, great prog. Coessence will not be here next week for both days. Amana has said she'll be able to DPS sub. I will ask Logan if he's available to tank sub for Friday, and Andrews will be healing on Friday. I believe is the plan for next week. So we're gonna have some sub shenanigans next week.
All the shenanigans.
Aside from
Fair.
that,
For the highest overheal stat you've ever seen.
aside from that, good prog guys. And I'll see you guys, or most of you anyway, next week. Oh wait, that means, do you need anything else from the fight, Quest? Okay.
It was the fun. I got lucky with.
Okay, so it's not a big deal. You're gonna be missing the re-clears.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You guys don't need to
All right.
worry about that.
Sounds good. Good
What
night,
the
y'all.
Will you be doing?
2 and 3.
Okay, dokie.
I don't know if any of our strats are that different from PF. I believe we checked and most of them are the same,
It
but
sounds at least similar.
Brute Bomber has I think we do bomb spreads a little bit
Yeah,
differently.
bomb spreads we do.
Have a good night.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Good
good
Yeah.
night.
GG's.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
GG. But yeah, that'll be the stream for tonight. Thanks everyone for watching, if anyone was actually sticking around. And I will be live again tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m., where we're continuing Tactical Breach Wizards, I think, is what's on the schedule. But yeah, have a good night.